tonight a very, very special treat. We've actually got an expert in, a very special expert. If I can have Rick and Ellen and Jack.
Yeah.
And these two lovely people are an expert on some kind of animal. Stories of animals, I mean, not literally. Red panda, as opposed to just a giant panda, specifically red pandas, and some kind of interesting occupation, sport, pastime.
Dentistry.
Cheese making. We have an expert here on red pandas that make cheese, and I believe George is our host who's going to interview the expert. If you'd like to.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pandas Weekly. Today we have an expert on red pandas who make cheese, if I was listening correctly. Please welcome Dr. Malcolm. Please welcome Dr. Malcolm. Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
Well, I think what we want to know is, firstly, can red pandas make cheese?
Oh, well,
Certainly.
they can.
Make
Cheese isn't
that
obvious looking
at
this work.
You've got it craftily suspended for some wire here. This is some of the cheese that the red pandas have made. I'll be honest with you, I've tasted some of it. It's not of the same quality as any other cheese. What, do you think people really will buy this from the shops?
People
have
already bought
it
from Tesco's,
in
Staines, and
also
in Morrison's.
I've never actually seen it on the shelf myself. Is it under some sort of brand name or?
It
is
under aisle
2
under cereals
disguised
as pomegranate.
I see.
It
is
under aisle
2
under cereals
disguised
as pomegranate.
I see. Phrase descriptions would get onto you about that pretty sharpish.
They
haven't.
really? No.
I might hazard a guess that's because this cheese does actually taste quite a lot like pomegranates. In fact, if I was pushed, given the odd shapes and textures and taste of it, I would say it was actually a pomegranate. What would you say if I said that to you?
Bugger.
Me
Okay, so I was just wondering, obviously you're an expert in the field, what exactly is the difference between a red panda and other sorts of pandas?
Colour.
obviously
Yes, I should have thought of that before I tried to ask you the question. How many red pandas does it take to make one pomegranate-shaped cheese?
400
Pandas.
400 pandas. Are they that common? I didn't think you could get 400 pandas very easily. I mean,
No.
but
I stole
all
of them
from where?
various
places
such as
London
zoo.
I'm not sure, but I'd be pretty confident that London Zoo would have maybe 3-4 red pandas tops. You can't have 400 red pandas at your disposal. Have you gone all over the country doing this?
The
zoo
was full of pandas, even
hiding
in the
toilet
and the
sweet
shop, and
places
such as
tourist
information office.
You went to London Zoo and found 400 red pandas just standing around in various tourist places. And then decided to capture them so you could make some cheese? Did the idea for the cheese come before or after you found yourself in a bunch of pandas?
The
Idea.
came previously.
And so you were just incredibly lucky to stumble across 400 red pandas.
They
Were.
not
Easy.
To.
find,
But
Camouflaged.
they
they're red. How are they camouflaged?
post boxes. Telephone
Right.
boxes.
Okay, so firstly, you've caught these 400 red pandas. Where are you storing them? Have you given them housing facilities, or do they have welfare benefits?
Cages.
Yeah. What do you feed them?
Pork.
And.
Bamboo.
Okay, it was a bit of a shock. Can pandas process pork?
Not
Wonderfully.
I
Love
to give
them.
so
They.
make
The
Challenge.
of
it.
Fun.
I see. I'll have to forgive you. Your first language isn't English. Where exactly are you from?
Hungary.
Should have been able to tell from the accent. I'm sorry. Well, just before we wrap up this interview, I believe you have got a book.
Yes.
Do
Actually.
Would.
You like
A.
copy of
It.
Well, yes, if you're planning them out. Thanks. Well, obviously you wrote this book with the help of your two fellow panda cheese experts, whose names are... What are their names?
Zagreb
Ahmed.
and
John. I see. Ahmed being, of course, a second name. Well, they've written two chapters. They wrote the majority of this book. But you, of course, wrote the do-it-yourself guide at the back with 5 easy steps to making your own animal-related products. Obviously, people who watch Pandas Weekly will be very interested to hear this, so I'm just going to let you take it away and give us those 5 easy steps.
number
1.
is very
Hard.
to explain.
But.
I will
Try.
1 should
Take.
a animal
Called.
George. Naming
It.
George is
Useful.
2 the
Panda.
must go
To.
the
Zoo.
And.
get
A.
Friend.
3 the
2.
of them
Should.
go
To.
A.
zoo
Get.
another friend
Some other number. 4.
the pandas
Should.
go
To.
Home base.
and
By.
A.
cheese
Greater.
5.
the
Cheese.
Should.
be
Produced.
Wonderfully.
Thank you very much for watching Pandas Weekly. If you want to know about the several hundred steps that were missed out of that 5-page guide, gathering ingredients or how they actually make the cheese, please tune in to next week's episode. Thank you very much.